Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Talk here on TV 35. I'm your host, Pat Brock, and we are here on the campus of the Fighting Irish, and it is Ben Smith's 7th annual basketball camp. And of course, we see Mr. Smith and his protege with us, and his mom, Brenda. How are you guys doing?
Doing
We're just
well.
fine.
Good to see you guys. Now, listen, Ben, you've got a new addition here, so you're going to have to catch up with us. Let us know what's been going on.
Well, this 21-pound thing, little man right here, has arrived December 1st, 2017. So this is why I'm here. I skipped basketball this year to be here with him. So, as you see, he's ready for defense.
He definitely is.
He's active. But that's what's been going on to me. I've been in Jackson. Me and my wife moved to Jacksonville last summer, so I've been living there the last 12 months. And we just been raising him, getting ready for next season.
Very good. So you've been enjoying your family, getting acclimated to being a new dad.
Yep.
And this one right here, we have to let her say something before we start talking about this camp. Brenda, to see this right here to your right, how does it feel?
There are no words to describe it.
Yeah.
Really. I am just beyond happy. I mean, the Lord has really blessed us, and He continues to do so. We enjoy every moment that we get to spend with our children, but especially our grandchild.
That's right.
Everyone told me that it would be a feeling that you never expressed before.
And sure enough.
It is.
And just talking to his mom off camera, she was like, if we could just hit the pause button just for a moment, because so many things change so quickly.
It's going by so fast. He's army crawling now. Every day he's definitely growing more hair by the second it
Yes,
seems.
he is. Yes.
He becoming
He's trying to help me out, I
even
think.
more and more active.
And that's such a blessing. And so thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come here to bless these youth with the sport that you love so much and to instill some things that you have learned and have been taught into our youth. So tell us about this camp this year, okay?
As stated, it's our 7th annual camp, and it's pretty much the same format as every year, but each year we try to make it a little better. So over the course of 4 days, I always tell them at the beginning, I want you to be better Thursday than you were Monday. So we try to make small steps. We learn the fundamentals such as dribbling, passing the ball, rebounding the ball, shooting the ball. We talk about concepts such as communication, teamwork, having pride. Just all the things you learn as a basketball that makes you better as a player than as a team.
That's right. And the fundamentals are the key. They are absolutely the key. The fundamentals of basketball. If you can get those skills honed in and ironed out, I mean, you'll have a phenomenal team. You may not have the best athletes, but those fundamentals being solid speak nothing but success.
Yes, it's lacking in a lot of teams fundamentals. So if you have them, it gives you that much more of an advantage.
That's right. That's right. Of course, Brenda, your Dublin Housing Authority brought some youngsters here with us. Share with us.
We always put men's camp on our list, our summer list of things to do. And we probably had about 50 children to sign up, but we couldn't bring all of them, mainly because of age. But they really enjoy the camp. Our staff enjoys the camp. They pitch in 100%. It's just been a wonderful summer, and I am totally surprised that it is almost over.
Almost over. I'm telling you. And you all have been able to pack so much into these few months. And Ben, how many campers did you have this year? And tell us about the people you had helping you with the camp.
This year we had 61 campers on the daily. We had my friend, a lot of my friends, such as Malcolm Woodcher, who played at West Lawrence High School, Quentin Allen, he played at Dublin High School, and then this year we had even more assistance from the women's program, which was a great added boost and addition. We had some of the players and coaching staff as well. They opened up the gym for us, and not only did they open up the gym, they participated in the station. Some of the girls jumped in the drills to demonstrate. The coaches, they did what they do best. I mean, they coach, so they teach. So, and that's good for students who go to the Dublin City school system to see the girls that the coaches they could potentially play for and to build that relationship with them. So that was great.
That's right. And also with having the players that were actually once those youngsters,
exactly.
And now to be a part of the team to help them. That's wonderful. And so we want to encourage the youngsters for next year to be able to come to this camp because it's so beneficial. Tell us about the benefits there are in having summer camps from your standpoint and also for you as an athlete.
Okay, one of the things that I notice in our community is that children no longer know how to play, especially organized sports. Many years ago, they took the physical education component that I grew up with out of the main system. So we have more this year of generations of kids who play video games or who do nothing but watch Housewives and things like that. I am glad that they do have an opportunity to use their physical attributes.
Absolutely.
And,
Absolutely.
you know, organization is everything. Passion, love, skill for what you do. Those are the things that determine success in an individual.
Absolutely.
I'm prejudiced. I love my son. I love the way that he relates to the young people of today.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I mean, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
And from the aspect of an athlete, and for you, a professional athlete, tell us about the necessity of for athletes and potentials to attend camps.
It's just for a number of reasons, but one thing, just to build relationships, because in this summer camp, it doesn't change when you get older as an athlete. You meet new people, different teammates. You might, in college, I was from Georgia. I had people from Sacramento, some people from Alabama. So you come in and you have to accomplish the same goal. And at summer camp, you come in with different people. Maybe at West Lawrence, you go to Dublin, but you're here for the same thing. So it never stops. So it's so
well, thank you so much. Thank you for never stopping, Ben. Thank you for how you continue to pour into our youth. Thank you to you, Brenda, for how your part that you play in the community and the success of our youth of today. Thank you. So we're going to meet some of the team here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. This is Ben Smith, ladies and gentlemen, and his mama, Brenda, and there's the little protege right there. All right. We're going to meet the MVP of the camp. Oriana, how are you?
Good.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now, share with us about you and your family, okay? And tell us about your experience playing basketball.
I played for 5 years, and my parents' name Norman Fuller and Brandy Hottow.
And so who are you taking after?
My mom.
Your mom. So your mom played? Where did she play?
Basketball.
Where did she play? Here?
At Dublin.
All right. So let me ask you this. Look at me now. It's okay. So how does it feel for you, to have won the MVP of the camp, and there was like over 60 other kids? How does it feel to take home that plaque?
It made me feel good and made me feel like I stand out the most.
That's good. And so what things were you working on this week that you knew that you needed help on?
My speed and dribble.
And what position are you?
Point.
You're going to need both of those as a point guard. And so if you had to kind of fast forward for the future, right, what are your goals? What do you want to do concerning the sport of basketball? What do you want to achieve?
I want to help other people get better.
And so I think you and I were talking offline a little bit. You're saying you even want to go play college ball.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I know you're 12, right? So what do you think that it's going to take for you to be to the point to where you can play in college?
Work hard.
Always work hard and stay focused too. That's another thing. Stay focused, continue to improve your game. And you said that you do things during the summer, like the camps and different things like this one, rec ball. All right. So you stay focused, keep your eye on the prize, and keep pushing, because there's nothing you can't accomplish. All right. Thank you so much, dear.
When you spend 100% of your time helping others, 100 years seems to go by in a flash. Auto Owners Insurance.
Curry Maffett Insurance Agency in Dublin is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
What if there was a paint that had the power to awaken something old, or painfully dated, or something you simply thought was lost forever, because it could form a strong bond regardless of age? If a paint could give any time-worn surface stunning new life, you have to wonder, is it still paint? Regal Select Exterior from Benjamin Moore, only available at independently owned paint and hardware stores.
Available at Four Seasons Paint and Floor Covering.
It always gives me great pleasure to see the Lady Irish out here, you know, when it's off season and helping other youth. Hi, girls. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you three.
You too.
Loosen up back there. Listen, girls, share with us about yourselves and tell us how your last season went and how does it feel for you to be in the positions that you are now helping the young people?
My name is Janaya Cooley, and last year, well, it's a big step to come from the high school. Cause
Right
last year we just we ain't do stuff like we do here, like use left hand and stuff, and then more defense and stuff. We used to do our own thing, not telling the coach not telling us do more stuff as they tell us to do.
And so for you, if you had to critique yourself, how did you do this past season?
I did good. Well, helping the team out, talking to them.
Communication is important. And so for you to transition the way you have in assisting other young people, what feelings does that give you as an athlete?
It's good to come over here.
And it's a great responsibility, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. All right, ladies, talk to us. Share with us.
My name is Brianna McCray, and to be last year, we was good, but this year I think we can be better because I have help, more help, because I have more middle schools I played with last year, and yeah.
Yeah, and so like she had to kind of critique herself. You know, what were some of your strong points from last year, and what things are you seeing that you definitely have to work on?
Ooh, I have worked on a lot. Like last year, I kept on using my right hand. This year I'm doing the same thing, but I keep working on it and doing more left hand stuff, more defense and stuff like that.
And the more you work on that left hand, the better you're gonna get. Even with me, I remember I would start doing things with my left hand, even trying to start writing with my left hand and drinking with my left hand, just to be able to use those skills, the motors in my left hand, just as well as I could with my right. And being a guard, you've got to be able to be ambidextrous. You've got to be able to use them both. And so for you, how was it for you being out here?
It was wonderful. I had the ability to teach younger kids what I learned and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool because you're looking at these young people and they're looking up to you. Literally and figuratively, they're looking up to you guys to be the example. Talk to us, young lady.
My name is Carissa Jackson. Last year we weren't bad, but we weren't working as a team. So this year I feel like if with the new girls, we can build a team and be better.
That's right. Now, what grade are you girls going to now?
I'm going to
Ninth grade?
Upcoming sophomore.
Okay.
Senior.
A senior. And so now, being a senior, that comes with great responsibility. And so younger players are going to look up to you to be able to be that person that they can have as an example. How does it feel to have that mantle on you, and what is it about you that's going to make you that senior, that leader that you need to be on the court and off the court?
It's a pleasure to have people to look up to me, and I just got to listen to my coaches and my teachers and do the right thing.
That's right. And they're going to have to listen to you, right? These are going to have to listen to you. And, you know, it's not always an easy thing to try to be a leader of your peers, especially when you have the same likeness. It's not always an easy task, but that's where you're going to have to mature in that area to be able to stand and do what you need to do so that they can follow behind. And so, girls, we're excited to have you out here. Thank you for how you have worked with the young people to help them become better athletes and to encourage them to keep going further. All right? Thank you. These are the Lady Irish, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when we were talking to Ben about having some of his great friends assist him, we've got two of them right here I'm looking up to right now. How's it going, fellas?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing very well. We want you two to kind of, you know, share with us about you and how you got your start with basketball. And then what's it like to be out here seeing these young ones, some that are so knee-high to you, and to see the potential that's in there. You ready to start with us?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, share with us.
Yes. I'm originally from here. Curtis, being daddy's, is my uncle.
Who's your, oh, really?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Bean is my
Uncle
cousin.
Curtis. Come on in here. And so tell us who you are.
Well, I'm Quentin Allen, born and raised here.
And you played ball?
And yes,
What years were you playing?
2004.
And what was that like for you?
It was straight.
It was straight?
Yes, ma'am.
That means it's good, right?
Yes.
All right, and so what position were you in?
Small forward.
You were a small forward. And so do you remember like your statistics back then?
I think 12 and 6.
Nice, very nice. And so for you to be out here and you see these young people that are playing a sport that you love so dearly, what's it like for you to be able to assist them in that?
It's great. It's a great feeling.
And so you guys are working on fundamentals. Give us in your own words how important it is for a player to be fundamentally sound in the game of basketball.
Got to have your fundamentals down. It'd be great.
You got to be. You got to. Some of our greatest players of all time's fundamentals were absolutely sound. All right, young man, you've been waiting to talk to us. Share with the community of Dublin-Lawrence County.
I'm Malcolm Wiltshire, born and raised here. Did 6 years in the United States Navy, just moved back 2 years ago. Started off in the car business. Now I'm in the real estate business. Picked up a basketball when I was 7 years old. Loved the game ever since. Just out here glad to share what I know about the game of basketball to the youth.
And we're so glad to have you here, and we thank you so much for your many years of service, and you're still serving. You're still serving. And so to transition like you've been, to play the sport, to go into the military, and then to be here to help the youngsters, what feeling does it give to you to see them in this arena?
It gives me joy. I mean, knowing that they want to learn, knowing that the game of basketball is still loved. Someone like Ben to share what all he knows, who is a basketball genius. I mean, it's just a blessing to share and pass it on.
That's right, and what you all are doing is absolutely passing on. I don't know, you remember your Uncle Curtis. I mean, they ran it. You know, I remember them back in the day, how they played with my brothers, and they were such a threat as far as, you know, the opponents of them. And to see that legacy here follow on with the son, and then, of course, with you, is so nice to see. What message do you want to give to the young people out there who are athletes, potential athletes, and what they need and what it requires for them to continue and have a long career in the game of basketball?
Just follow your dream.
Follow your dream, but there's going to have to be something they've got to do with that dream, right, to get to it.
Yes.
They're going to have to push themselves. And what would you say? What message do you want to give to them?
Well, it starts in the classroom with your grades first and foremost. And stick to the basics, stick to the fundamentals. Then it comes from there. Stay focused. Don't let anything discourage you. And always keep that passion. You'll go where you want to go.
That's right. And thank you all so much for keeping the passion and instilling it within the young people.
Thank you.
Thank you, young men. This is Quentin and Malcolm.
Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center has been serving Georgia since 1996. Dr. Michael Sharkey, Dr. Jason Arnold, and Dr. Mark Bonner, along with PAs Tony Lynn Herring, Alan Manning, and Kelly Toller, have helped patients with Mohs skin cancer surgery, routine skin exams, and general and surgical dermatology. So come see the professionals at Georgia Dermatology and Skin Cancer Center, located in the Aaron Office Park in Dublin. Call for an appointment today at 275-7546.
All right, now it's time for you to meet the dream team here with Coach CC Fan, and she's got some great assistants with her that are going to introduce themselves to you in just a little bit and talk to you about their journey as basketball players and now transitioning here to be part of the Lady Irish team. Coach Fan, good to have you here today.
Oh, it's been a blessing to be here today, for real.
Share with us about this week, what it's been for you, and to have your girls out here working with the youth.
One of the things, part of our program is being community involvement. Our girls need to be more visual, just only on the court.
Right.
This way they get a chance to see the kids that actually come to the game during the regular season, that see them actually playing or will play next year, and know that those kids are looking up to be like them one day.
That's right. And so what was the prerequisite for you to choose the girls that you had working with this camp?
Actually, it was volunteer. I said they had to pick a day. I had a couple of them came every day. We got a lot of different girls doing different things this summer: softball, volleyball, van camp. So whatever they schedule allowed, they made it work to come out.
Very good. And we appreciate you so much. You completed another year.
Yes, I did.
Another year.
Oh, my God.
And you've got some new coaches with you. I think this is your first time being introduced to the community of Dublin-Lawrence County. We're excited to have you ladies here. So we'll start right here to my left. Hi, Coach.
Hi.
Share with us.
How you doing? My name's Natalia Adams. I'm from Valdosta, Georgia. I graduated from Broome Parker College a couple years ago, and I'm just excited to be in this new atmosphere and be able to get some wins.
That's
this year.
right. And we're so glad to have you here. So for you, when you transitioned, from high school to college ball, what was that like for you?
Being able to listen and to also learn to be in different positions and also be able to also be a leader at all times on the floor.
Very good. And what position were you, Coach?
A point guard and shooting guard.
Oh, my two favorite spots. And now here you are, you're transitioning to the helm of being an assistant coach. What does that feel like for you, that transition, and what can we expect from you with your coaching style?
Just being able to be a teacher and also helping the girls grow each and every day. Whenever they have their weak points, that I'm someone that they can lean on. So.
Very good, very good. All right, and we've got this young lady here to my right. Hi.
Hey, Miss Pat, how you doing?
Oh, and look at the braces. You got the green in there. You're definitely, truly living out being a Lady Irish.
Yes, I got to get a good start.
Yes, you do. Share with us about you.
I am Shakira Basby. I'm from Cochran, Georgia. I'm an alumni at Middle Georgia State University, currently enrolled at Georgia College and State for my master's, and this will be my first year here in Irish territory. I'm going to be at Dublin Middle School teaching 7th grade math and science, and of course I'm going to be assistant Coach Fan and Coach Adams here at the high school with the Lady Irish basketball program.
Very nice, very nice. And what position were you in high school?
I was a forward and a center. So very aggressive.
How did I tell that? How could I tell
I think because I'm about 6 feet tall and I got a little solid weight on me.
Yes,
so.
Yes. And so for you to transition, now it's all about transitioning, from being an athlete and then having to be able to teach that sport that you love. Tell us about what your teaching and your coaching philosophy is going to be of how you're working with these young ladies.
I teach them to be aggressive. I think if you put 110% into whatever position, be it post or guard work, I think that reflects on the court. So I've mainly been working with post, which Coach Adams is for our guards. So I let them know to be aggressive. When you're in the post, that's your territory, and you own it like it's your territory. And I also don't ask them to do anything that I can't do or that I can't show them. I want to just transfer what I've learned and help them become better basketball players in general.
Very good. And Coach Fan, you got two great, solid women here with you. How does it feel for you to have the additional assistance?
Well, one of the things I told Coach Holmes was that I wanted to give my girls the best. I told my girls, I said, next year I'm going to bring you the best staff possible to help you get better. So you can play the next level and also be women, show you how to be women as well. So there's no need for me sitting here trying to do it by myself. I don't have an ego problem. I'm not selfish. I'm not jealous. I'm not insecure. So at the end of the day, if I want a winning program, because that's what we have here, it's a winning program, bring in people that can come in and help me run the floor. I'm 52, so I'm still running, but I need some young ladies that can run the floor, shoot the ball, teach them the fundamentals, the basic fundamentals, and so I'm really happy. So when I in the picking and the choosing, that's one of the things I talked to Dr. Jordan and Coach Holmes about. I want to bring in some youth in. Yeah. And so far, from the relationship I've seen both of them with the girls, or our girls, it's been awesome. I gave them the green light. They have just as much voice. They are vocal, just like I am. These girls are going to respect them, just like they are head coach. I hope that one day they become head coaches soon, So it's all about a program here for Dublin. And it's just a joy to be here, and that Coach Holmes and let me go out and let me build it like this, So, yeah.
Well, we're excited, and it's taking me back. It's been 30 years since I was a Lady Irish, but just to see 3 females who love the game like you 3 do, and what you're going to instill within these young ladies. And I know from when I played college ball that it's, a different relationship with the female coach than with the male coach. Less excuses with the females.
That's one of the things they said last year. It was like, Coach Fan, you know something what we do. You see everything. How you know we gonna do this? How you know we thinking this? I said, because I did it, done it.
That's right. That's right. We are ladies, and so we as a community are excited to have you two as a new addition. What words do you want to give to the community out there as we welcome you, to our community and to our family? What words do you want to give to the people out there?
Again, thank you for just allowing us to just be here. But I'm excited, and I'm excited for this new journey for all three of us. And just come on out and support us.
Very good, Coach.
Likewise, I'm happy to be here as well. But I think we want them to know that we love what we do. It's not so much about what we're getting paid to do. We love the sport and being able to give back the lessons that we've learned over the course of us being involved in basketball. That's what we're here for. And to help these girls grow as basketball players and young ladies. You know, we want to have produce good people for society. So that's what we're here for, and we're a team, and we're here to accomplish that.
And we're excited about what you all are bringing to the pod, and we appreciate you for what you're already giving to these young ladies. We know that we're looking for nothing but success. You know, this has been a great day here to spend time out here at the 7th annual Ben Smith basketball camp. We appreciate Ben so much for one, being a father. I mean, the fact that he's a first-time father. He's got his beautiful wife with us, and his son, and his mama was out here, his daddy was out here. So it's definitely been a family affair, and we appreciate so much all of the athletes that have taken part, the coaches that are here. And we are thankful to the parents, you know, who thought enough to allow your children to take part in something that's only going to make them better individuals. All right, that's all the time we have here for Real Talk on TV 35. Please keep watching.